Hi, my name is Marie, and I really do love cookies. And this is the Q&A featuring my lovely dog, Max, and Cameron. They will be joining us today. First question. What is your favorite video game? It has to be Wizard 101. I've been playing Wizard 101 since the year it came out, since December. I want to say soon it will be 10 years old. I do not have it at the top of my head on which year it came out. Do any comic book characters Marvel or DC or just anime? I'm assuming this is about cosplaying, and I would love to cosplay a character from Marvel or DC. And in fact, I do have a character in mind for a Marvel cosplay that I hopefully want to do this year. And an anime cosplays, come on y'all. Come on y'all, that's what Cookie's gonna do best. Do you do anal? Do I do anal? Do you do anal? This is a great question. You tell me. We can do it Deadpool style, you know? Can get a strap on. Happy Valentine's Day. Top 5 villains of anime and or RPG. What would they be? I want to say anybody that versus Archer or Saber in Fate Stay series, and that's a lot. I feel like that's gonna just top it off. Are you single? Am I single? Are you looking? Am I looking? Sexual orientation. And opposed to having a three-way with a male and female. Am I single? Not really interested, actually. And I'm not actually looking. I don't find the value and importance of trying to figure out a relationship with me is so valuable, because I'm really interested in making friends with people and getting to know people before actually having an in-depth relationship with them and being romantic with them. My sexual orientation is very much so bisexual. I love males and I love females. And opposed to having a three-way with a male and female, I feel like that's a really fun thing to do, but I feel like I have to find the right people to do it with, people that I know I can be safe with and nothing dangerous will happen and we're all on the same page. League of Legends. I do play League of Legends, and it actually anchors me because usually what happens with League of Legends, my connection likes to go out, so you know what happens with League. Yes, I play League. It's tough. Do you have a PlayStation? No, I do not. I don't know if I should, because I'm around people that believe PC is faster race, and then my sister has the newest PlayStation, so I'm just like, do I get the PlayStation? Do I not get the PlayStation? Do I just make myself a giant desktop? What do I do? Just, you guys tell me what I should do. I'll take your words of advice. You know, I'd like to play Overwatch and just mainly online games, so, but I also like games in PlayStation. Favorite JoJo and JoBro? Ooh, I feel like this is a question because of the meme, the Mitomo I have as my background photo on my page for a while. And I really can't say I have any favorites so far. I really want to rewatch the anime and just really get in depth to who I really love. And I really want to reread the manga and see, again, the same thing. I want to know which of the characters I feel strongly for and who's my favorite, and I will actually get back to you on that one too. 2 questions that I had to get back to people on. So sorry. Favorite musician? I'm actually I'm more of a fan of classical music, because classical music is music that I adore. Classical music is something that can be fast-paced, slow-paced, anytime. It's telling a story, it's telling a poem, it's just doing so much, you know? I just cannot explain. So I feel like saying the favorite musician is like saying, I probably have to say favorite composers, and you know, I'm gonna have to say new age, you know, like Hans Zimmer and stuff like that. I'm sorry. Hans Zimmer, just any type of composers I feel really strongly for. I mean, come on y'all, Hans Zimmer with It's On Again, that song is great. Favorite clothing brand? Any clothing brand. I actually like to thrift shop, and then I like to do sale shopping. I feel like doing a sale shop and doing thrift shopping is like the best, because whenever you get those clothes, they can be damaged, and for me, luckily, I can fix them up, I can hem them, sew them up, cut them up, make them to what I want. So can't really say I have a favorite clothing brand. I believe all clothes are great. What's your next cosplay? It is a DC cosplay, and it is huge. I'm well. It's what I call my next cosplay is mainly my. It's for anybody who asked during cosplay in my next cosplay. We're gonna put those questions together, and it is a cosplay that has armor and wings with it, and it's DC. I feel like you're gonna get the point of which character it is, but it's actually a mashup of two characters. So keep an eye on for that one. What are some inspirations that brought you into the nerd culture? What keeps you interested to this day? Do you think you will ever grow out of it? Inspirations that brought me to the nerd culture will definitely have to go to my mom, and my dad. My dad is a comic book nerd. He's heavily influenced by Superman and the first generation of Star Trek. And then my mom, she basically took her little brother, my uncle, to go to the comic book shop, read comic books, gave me my first comic books, which was Teen Titans, a kid's game. Come on, it was like an epitome for me. I was like, yes, watching Teen Titans on a TV show. So, my mom watching Battlestar Galactica and all of these shows. My mom is such a huge influence on me being a nerd, because she is a nerd and so is my dad. What keeps me interested to this day is mainly the fans. I love talking to fans about it. I remember going to my first con and we were talking about Gotham. We were talking about Gotham, the TV show, and we're just walking up trying to get our badges, and I'm like talking to random people about, did you see that episode of Gotham? Did you see what Penguin did? It's the fans base of any type of nerd culture that really gets me going. Talking to anybody that has as much passion as I do makes me very excited and very happy. Do you think you will ever grow out of it at all? I will never grow out of it. I hope my children will be nerds and geeks and be as interested in it. But I'm probably assuming they'll be like, Mom, I don't want to read comics. But then they'll probably get grounded. Can you sit on my face? Okay, thanks. Well, how long can I sit on your face? That is the question. Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Are you gonna be okay? I'm actually wanting to know how long I can sit on your face. This is a genuine question. Back to you. How much would a woodchuck if a woodchuck could Chuck Norris? You're corny. Why did you do that to me? Oh my gosh, that was corny. Thank you for Which superpower would you want? I've always wanted a power of like electricity. I felt like having electricity would be a really cool power, because for me, I feel like a lot of things that have that type of energy would flock to me. I had dreams when I was younger that, there would be like an electric dragon, an electric Pokemon, Digimon flock to me, and I'll be so powerful and have my own crew. So it definitely has to be something electric. Cosplayers you look up to and would like to work with. It would have to be Ivy Doomkitty, Vera Bambi, K-Bear cosplay. The list has no ends because let me tell you, every time I go to a con, seeing cosplayers talk to me on a deep emotional level when I ask them actual valuable questions makes me happy about what I need to do, and then they give me their business cards and they're just like, you're so perky and everything. It just makes me feel good. And then when they compliment you on your cosplays, it is the best feeling in the world. It makes you feel like you're doing something right. It makes other people can see the quality. Then you feel like, oh wow, I'm actually doing something. This is great. This is great. It has no list and has no end. It just never ends. So I probably will make a giant master post list on my favorites, and I really hope that one day I can cosplay with them. It would be great. How many donuts could you eat? How many donuts could you eat at once if you could? I could eat a whole box of donuts, 12 glazed donuts, all together. One sitting at 10 a.m. to 11, I can eat 12 donuts with some milk. And I'm lactose intolerant, so that's a bad idea. But I do it. I can eat a lot of food. I can eat a whole box of pizza, large pizza by myself. I'm always hungry. Do you read manga, watch anime, and play video games, or play visual novels? I do. Very much to all of those questions. Yes, 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 yes. I do. Let me tell you that it is something great for me to just get interested in anime culture and just read mangas and everything. I probably want to say that I am the demographic of men that are 18 to 40 in the style that they like. I like it when there's animes where it can be perverted and sexual and actually has plot to it. I guess Batum and Ghost in the Shell is something that I really like. I like it to be deep and meaningful, but have sex in it. There's nothing wrong with an anime having sex in it. There's nothing wrong with it having fan service. I personally find it funny. I don't know why. I don't know. I really just don't understand why. Maybe I don't know. This is coming from somebody who grew up on both Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon, and my mom watched Dragon Ball before she had me. And I like Sailor Moon, but my mom did not like Sailor Moon, so. What would you consider your biggest accomplishments, biggest failures? My biggest accomplishment would very much so be getting out of my shell, making this page, being able to do YouTube and Instagram, and actually getting in depth and doing social media. This is so meaningful to me, and I'm able to do it. It's like so far so great, and this is a big goal and biggest accomplishment for me. Biggest failure. Biggest failure would have to be anything resulting when I was younger in school. I really do wish I would have told many people about me being bullied and harassed by people, by teachers, by students. I really feel like if I said something, things would be easier for me and that I wouldn't have to feel this deep social anxiety inside of me about being out in public or that people dislike me. What do you do to cheer yourself up? I have my handy dandy dogs. Maxie. I have my doggy. Have my dogs, and then I like to play Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. For some reason, it really gets me out of the nerve, and it really just gets me thriving and going for it. Because let's be honest, when you're playing a video game, it really sets your mind out of it. It really sets your mind to just focus on something else instead of focus on any type of problem you have or you'll mess it up. And especially the way Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock goes. And I played on the Wii, and I'm lefty, and I do not play on a lefty flip, so I guess I'm doing it on a more difficult level. How'd you come up with your name? How much did you like cookies? My name is a play on word of my actual legal name, Marie Perky-Cookie. It is actually a play on word of my name. One day, one of the associate principals came up and said, "Hey, Perky-Cookie, Marie Perky-Cookie, yeah, Perky-Cookie." And after that, I was like, yeah, I used to go by Marie Cookie. And so when it went to Marie Perky-Cookie, my name is hyphenated, I stuck with it. I was like, man, this is a great name. Cookies I love cookies. I do. And, I'm going to be honest with you. My grandfather was nicknamed Cookie, so it's like an ode to him. I got Cookie in my name, call me Cookie, and all of these things, just like how he did. And Cookie and Perky is just a very important name to me because I feel like I'm setting up a name that is specifically for me, that people are like, that's Perky-Cookie. I know that name anywhere. Thank you for all the questions. You're all very wonderful and lovely. I hope that we can all get to know each other even more. I hope that you all get to just know my dogs more. Thank you so much for commenting on my other video, giving me feedback. I hope that you all can manage something a little bit sexy and fun and deep and meaningful like this at times. Because at the end of the day, it's really just my personality, and that's kind of what it's all about, isn't it? and also for you all to know me so that when I meet you guys, you don't have to be alarmed about how I act and whatnot. So thank you all very much. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.